Greetings to all listeners of my Neural Scary Tales channel. I want to tell you a scary story about a scary grandfather. So once upon a time, there was an old man in a small village. He was tall and thin, with tangled grey hair and a long beard. His eyes were deep set and his gaze was cold and sinister. This old man terrified all the villagers. They were afraid to even look him in the eye because they knew he could cast a spell on them or just kill them with one look. One night, when everyone in the village was already asleep, the old man left the house and began to wander the streets. He had a large scythe in his hands, with which he cut any grass in his path. The villagers heard every sound and creak of his footsteps, but they were too frightened to open their doors and look outside. The next morning, the villagers found that all of their animals were dead. Goats, pigs, chickens, they were all found lifeless. People whispered among themselves, but no one dared to go to the old man's house and ask what had happened. They decided that it was better to leave things as they were and hope that he would not harm them again. But a few days later, when people already thought that everything was over, the old man came out of his house again. This time he had a big shovel in his hands. He started walking from one house to another, digging up the ground around each house. People watched him from their windows, but no one dared to go outside. When he finished his work, the old man returned home. At night, when all the villagers were asleep, the ground beneath their houses began to shake. House after house began to collapse until the whole village was a pile of stones and rubble. When the people woke up, they saw that all their houses had been destroyed and the old man had disappeared. No one ever found out where he had gone or why he had done what he had done.